know that we are of God. We are the children of God, and the whole world lieth what? In wickedness. The whole world exists under the control of the power of the wicked one. So if you are living your life at the earthly level, at the normal human life, you are not free from the influence of the God that controls cosmos. You are not free from the impact of his oppression, because the whole world lieth under the power and the control of the evil one. And by his intelligence and craftiness, he has been able to wiggle his way, permeated every fiber of the visible universe, so much so that everyone that walks the earth are under his influence. This is why there is a call for what? For ascension. He said, come up hither. Because if you remain at that plane where you are, if you adopt the earthly lifestyle, you will be a victim of the God of cosmos. You will be under the influence of the power of this world. Because there is a God that rules, that lay claims, that takes charge of everything within the visible universe. So a man that wants to live apart from the influence of this personality must be ready to what? To ascend. So the call to ascension is a call to walk in the plane of victory. Is a call to rule and to operate from a plane of dominion, from a plane where the impact of the God of this world will have nothing upon me. I show you quickly how this personality became so powerful. He became so powerful because he has tools that he uses to keep the sons of men trapped. And it is only those who have been able to ascend that will lose sight, that will be free from these potent tools of oppression that the God of this world uses. In the book of 1 John chapter 2 and in verse 15 to 17, the Bible says, love not the world, not the things that are what? That are in the world. So the enemy, by his craftiness and intelligence, have created a system, and the scripture captured it under 3 governmental forces that is used to rule cosmos. It said, for all things that are in the earth or that are in the world are what? Loss of the eyes, loss of the flesh, and what? Pride of life. So these 3 governmental forces are the potent tools that is used by the enemy to keep men trapped under his dominion. At one point or the other, every one of us have fallen victim of this lust. And that is why I said, anything that you do that is a motivation for what you do that is outside of the will of God is what? It's existing in a realm of vanity, and it's still the strategy of the God of this world to keep you remaining under his dominion as a puppet. There is nothing wrong with being ambitious. There is nothing wrong with being desirous to make impact in life. But there is a realm that desire will enter, and you will know that it is no longer a holy desire. And all of that is the strategy of the God that rules cosmos to keep everyone on that trap. No one is free, not even pastors, because it gets to a realm where if you are not broken as a preacher, your desire is going to make you come under his dominion without even knowing. Without even knowing. You will not know when you have begun to operate by the pride of life. So no one can talk to you anymore because you are doing better than everybody. They say one thing. They say, where is your result? If you don't have result, you don't have anything to say to. There is nothing wrong with result. We celebrate result. And we trust God for unimaginable result, as long as it pleases the Lord to give it to us. But that is not the yardstick of measurement as far as working with God is concerned. Because God is the one with our report card. He is the one that called the shot. You know, there is a realm you will enter in time that you don't need God to speak. Anything you imagine to do, you will do it and it will be successful. Yes. It's a realm called influence. Once you enter that dimension, even as a preacher, you don't need to hear God say, do this. As you imagine it in your heart to do it, you have the capacity, you have the influence to sponsor it. So as you say it, thousands are there waiting to carry your word. Just say it and then we run with it. And that is how the God of this world have taken many mighty men by their word and entrapped them under his dominion, and they are not aware. This is why we have so many mighty men, yet we don't have scepters that shape civilization. Because when men grow in God, they enter a realm. The higher you go in this kingdom, the stricter the instructions of God are. And it is a dangerous thing to take step when you did not hear him.